Welcome to another episode of Morning Star Reviews. Morning Star is a Christian bookstore with the mission of sharing Jesus Christ with New England and the world. My name is Josiah, and today, just in time for Valentine's Day, we'll be taking a look at the book, What Did You Expect? By David Tripp, published by Crossway Books. When I say the word marriage, what comes to mind? Perhaps, for some, it's a Disney-like image. A prince rushes in and sweeps the adoring princess off her feet into a fairy tale problem-free life. Or maybe you picture a trap filled with a lifetime of misery. Point is, we all have some kind of expectations when it comes to marriage, but rarely does marriage end up looking like what we thought it would be. In What Did You Expect? David Tripp breaks down the common misconceptions about marriage that so many of us have and presents a biblical view of what God has intended marriage to be. He also gives practical advice to those who are married and are finding it to be much harder than they had expected. Tripp presents 6 core commitments for couples to make and be reminded of day by day. We will give ourselves to a regular lifestyle of confession and forgiveness. We will make growth and change our daily agenda. We will work together to build a sturdy bond of trust. We will commit to building a relationship of love. We will deal with our differences with appreciation and grace. We will work to protect our marriage. These commitments are not rigid laws to be followed, but are instead practical ways of loving and honoring God and our spouse. My absolute favorite thing about the book, and about Tripp's books in general, is his unwavering gospel focus. As you read through the book and see the way he expounds on the commitments, Tripp helps you to see that the gospel is more than just a one-time commitment. It's fuel for the Christian life. Every chapter is permeated with the beautiful reality of what Christ has done for us on the cross and how that affects every aspect of our lives. This book has very quickly become one of my all-time favorite books. This book would also be incredibly helpful for a couple looking to get married, or even for couples who are already married and are realizing that their marriage is not what they thought it would be. With many years of marriage counseling and Bible teaching under his belt, Tripp is more than qualified to lovingly guide you and your spouse into the words of Scripture, which will bring life to you and to your marriage. Even as a single man, God used this book to point out some false expectations that I didn't even know I had for marriage. This is helping me to lay a foundation of understanding a true biblical marriage, both what it is and what it is not. So I would heartily recommend this book to any single people who are wanting to begin thinking about or preparing their hearts for marriage. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Morning Star Reviews. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends who you think might benefit from reading this great book. Also, feel free to comment with any books you'd like us to review in the future. God bless, and remember, make it meaningful, make it Morning Star.